What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and you tuned in to another edition of my vlog. I want to say thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for your support. I appreciate all the comments, and I'm all about the positivity and the motivation, and I like to keep you all laced up. And one of the things I want to share with you guys is watch out for the hip-hop propaganda, the false idols, the fake worshiping, and the hoodwink. And what I mean by that is that when you see these guys in videos, ski mask on, toting a Draco, talking about how many people they bodied, holding up money to their ear, they are playing into an actual idealism that you youngsters are buying into that's not real. See, that's all for the bamboozle. You put a ski mask on and you run up somewhere with a Draco, you're either looking to go to the penitentiary, you're looking to get shot, or you're trying to rob somebody. And if you rob somebody and you don't take them out the game, they're going to come back and do something to you. So there's repercussions to the game. See, everybody wants to be a gangster. Everybody wants to act like they got their money from the street, that they, tote a pistol, they do all this gangster stuff. Well, ain't nothing really gangster about that bull, man. And when you talk about, I retired from the game, I don't have to tote my tool no more. Most of them dudes ain't never toted a tool. Because if you're an ex-felon in possession of a firearm, that's automatic 7 years in the feds. Or if you get picked up by the state, you're going down. Now, if you were smart, you wouldn't have a damn felony, and you would have got a legal license to carry a firearm for your protection. But for the most part, most dudes are buying straps from the streets. Just like when I was a youngster, the dumb shit I used to do. So I'm trying to lace you up because I don't want you to go down that same path and buy into this hokey pokey stuff they doing in these videos, because most of those dudes is not going to bust on anybody because there's cameras everywhere, and all they got to do is follow the cameras from house to house, gas station, traffic light, and they go into prison, man. All these people, man, thinking about, I'm not rolling with you unless you got a body. Man, what is the status in having a body? You feel proud because you killed another black man? Yeah, that's something to brag about, that you got black men death on your hands? Because that's all you killing is other brothers. So if you really want to be a gangster, go join the military, go do some tours, and then go sign up for one of those black ops. Private military pays well, man. You can go over there and put in some work. If you're a real G, yeah, legally, you can go put in some work, man. You be under the United Nations, laws of the nations and all that stuff, man, international law, and then you can go put your work in. But putting work on your own people in the neighborhood is stupid, man. Your mama can't even walk down the street without worrying about somebody mugging her if she got on something nice. You can't walk around with a nice chain because somebody says take it off. Why I gotta take my chain off, man? If I earn this, if I'm a working person, why I gotta take my chain off for you? See, that's how stupid the culture has become, man. Yeah, okay, it's one thing to entertain, man, but when you keep reinforcing that you're about all this killing and murder, what about technology? What about building? What about talking about balling? I know there's a lot of successful rappers who don't talk about killing in every song. They don't talk about how many women they done pimped out. They don't talk about how many dudes they done robbed and shot. It ain't, they don't have to talk about that, and they still successful. What you should be doing is talking about how you invested, how you done bought the block up, how you done opened some stores, how you done went international and maybe invested abroad, how you done took homies from the neighborhood and exposed them to opportunities they never would have had, how you done showed dudes to put away the pistol and basically grab a computer and lace up on some business time, maybe trading futures, maybe getting into commodities, buying some property, and maybe getting some oil wells going, or some type of mining overseas for precious metals. That's what you need to be talking about, man. That's what people need to be laced up with. Not a ski mask. I'm telling you, the only time I wore a ski mask, I went to prison. Because I wasn't dancing around and toting a Draco, dancing. Ain't no dancing, man. You put that shit on, you're going to put in some work. So don't put it on your face, man. Ain't nothing. It's nothing but bad energy. The people who have that on, when they out there in the field, they putting in work. When you see the popos put that on, they coming to get you, man. Ain't no ski mask. It should have no relevance in your dress attire. The Draco, all that, man. Go get you a legal license and clean your record up, man, so you could do something positive with yourself. But I'm telling you, man, this agenda, man, is sending y'all to prison in mass numbers. You youngsters talking about you don't know if you make it to 18, 20, and you want to run around, rob the plug and all this stuff, man, and think ain't nothing going to happen to you. You rob somebody, they're going to come get you, man. Unless you end up bodying them. And then you got a murder on your hands, and now you're looking at life. And you start crying, you're going to look at life. Yeah, you think you run around and it's cool, but it only takes one person who knew about it to get off their case, and now you sitting there doing time. See, those rappers don't tell you about all that. They don't tell you about all the people who untold on each other, all the people who sitting there who are doing life because somebody ran their mouth. Yeah, man, the game is bigger than that. Y'all need to wake up, man. You got to realize that the game is not about penitentiary. It ain't about earning stripes, killing people, having bodies. That ain't the game, man. The game is about being out here free, doing what you need to be doing to take care of your family, not having all these baby kids with no daddies, no male role models, all these girls out here twerking and they ain't getting nothing done but shaking their butts, and then they looking for somebody but they can't find real love because they don't know what real love is. And it's just a bad agenda, man. And I'm not trying to be Willie Lump or Billy Bobo and try to preach to y'all, because I'm not no religious person, but I'm just trying to keep it real where, hey, man, you guys need to step up your game with your responsibilities so that we can grow and be more successful as a community and as a people. Because hip-hop is not the answer. The videos that are getting the most hits with these dudes acting a damn fool, I would never want my child to be emulating any of that garbage. I would like him to be the top in his science class or the top in his mathematics class, learning something about engineering, trying to talk about learning a second or third language, building the next alternative energy source. That's what I would like my kid to be doing. Yeah, it's cool to listen to hip-hop. I listen to when I work out. I listen to gangster rap, but I know the difference because I'm more mature and I can distinguish. But a young person cannot distinguish what he sees from reality and real. And that's the problem, man. You're jumping around in a video with a gun. Why don't you jump around with some gold bars, man? Why don't you jump around with ticker tape of the stock market behind you, showing how you making it happen? Why don't you jump around and show how you done went and bought some houses and flipped them and actually made some money? Or why don't you jump around and show how you done took your child to an event and got him up on game or something? Why don't you show some of that stuff? Why don't you show a depiction of you coming home and actually doing something with your family that's harmonious? You kissing your wife, hugging your kid, saying, hey, I love you, you're a great child. That's what you need in the household, man. That's what's going to wake everybody up. That's a movement. You can put a dope beat behind that, and it's still going to be dope. It's still going to sell because you already got the voice for it. You got the lyrics, man. Just think, man. Come on, y'all. Stop buying into the funky picture, man, and stop selling yourself shorts. Not everybody could be at the top of the game. We all know that. But the ones who have the opportunity to lace the others, man, you have a duty, man, to step your game up and to not be so ignorant, man. Knowing what you're doing is perpetuating a society of death among the black males, the young Hispanics, and at the same time, you could be doing the opposite and running major corporations, man. You guys could be doing some big baller stuff and having your own jets to be chartering out and commercial real estate and your own sneaker companies and stuff like that, if that's what you want to do. But you got to wake up. And youngsters, man, don't buy the propaganda, man. Don't believe the hype. Don't think that stuff is real. Don't go try to buy you no damn 22 Draco, 38, 380, Deuce, Tech 9, Uzi. Don't go buying any of that stuff, man, and getting caught up because you're buying something, man, that probably has some deaths on it, man, and you can catch a case by having that. Just by having that, you can catch a case. Be smart. Clear your felonies up. If you ain't got any felonies, don't get any by doing something stupid. And, man, go about this thing the right way, man. I didn't know any better. I wish somebody would have told me, man. I didn't have no male role model. I didn't have nobody to mentor me. So I made a lot of dumb mistakes, but you ain't got to make the same mistakes I did. Big Herc 916 lacing you up, man. I'm going to keep you polished. Holler at me, man. Life coaching, mentoring. You know, I do it all because I've seen a lot of dumb stuff go on, man, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing our youngsters go out ass backwards. Holler at me, man. BigHerc916.com.